set up is a deer gonna come swinging right through here. I've got a hole I can shoot there and any over here. And I'll be looking back behind me. Well, good morning. Just to get y'all up to speed on things. So you saw yesterday I moved on down to this spot and I believe I found the X. Well, I got it tucked up in here this morning. As you can see, got me some cover right here. There's a bunch of willows that connect these two blocks. It is really just interspersed a few willows, but those deer want to hug that structure, those bucks. But there's a heavy trail that connects one big block of woods to another. And it's just these few willows that connects into here. And they're walking right through here. I got a shot here and a shot there. So I already had that little buck come moseying right through here tight. So I predict they're just gonna keep doing that. That's what they did yesterday. If I'd have been right here, I would have shot a buck yesterday, or the better one of all the ones I saw. I would have shot something. But man, I couldn't have. This is a perfect spot. I got my bag right here, camera, bow, and I'll set this GoPro up behind me to catch the shot over my shoulder. But all right, let's see how the day goes. I'm a little bit more excited from what I know yesterday to be in the absolute perfect spot. But we'll see. You can't never tell. Odds are good for a good hunt. It's nice and clear. Wind's perfect in my face. Bluebird skies. Big boy should be moving. Thank you, Lord, for another day and a beautiful morning to be in your creation. Man, everything about this spot is just money. Right wind. Hopefully, same thing happens as yesterday, except I'm here. Plus, bigger bucks come swinging through. I should see a few deer. Maybe not a bunch of deer, but I should see a few today. This is the perfect little hide. Perfect wind. It's 10:08. Somewhat of a slow morning. It's 11 a.m. So far all I've seen is that same little buck. Come on, big bucks. Get it up. Start cruising through here. My wind's starting to kind of, it's getting a little bit funky. Then it starts blowing back right. But would you rather see a bunch of nice little bucks or the right buck? I don't care. I just want to see a nice shooter deer come bebopping right up here, shooting at about 12 steps. That'd be, oh man. Well, just saw a doe go right by the point that I was at yesterday. I zig, they zag. I think I'm in the right spot though, we'll just see. Nice to finally see another deer. You know, they say you have to manifest things. I'm manifesting a 150-inch 10-pointer to come strolling right by me in the next hour. Manifesting. Seen 2 deer today so far. Well, there's 2 does. I got up and peeked out there. There's 2 does. So 2 does and that little buck. That's it. Very, very, very slow day so far. And I'm thinking, my wind was so bad I should have moved down here sooner yesterday. Some of those bucks probably definitely smelled me. But thing is, there's no telling a buck that's hadn't been over here in 3 days, he might come strolling by today. You just never know, it could happen any dang second. $11:39. Well, dadgummit. Instead of coming straight down the trail, those 2 does, they got downwind of me finally. That it just came across. I'd have been fine. I might have to make a slight adjustment, but I don't want to get too far from this trail. The wheels are turning up here. Gotta figure something out. Well, it's 2 o'clock and my wind's starting to change out the south. So this ain't gonna work. So I'm gonna get up, see if I can make it work on the other side of the trail. Fix it all up at least for tomorrow. And then either go climb somewhere else this evening or just stay right here. But this wind sucks. It's changing. I got to change. Alright. I have shuffled around 25 yards on the other side of the trail. There's a bunch of connecting willows out here. These deer crossing this swamp, using this structure, these willows. So, oh, there's a deer right there. Deer right there, I gotta go. Looks like the shuffle paid off because the wind, he would have smelled me. 100% of the time, if I have to think about it, should I shoot or not, I shouldn't shoot. And that looked like a really nice deer. Didn't look like a mature buck. Looked like a 3.5-year-old type of deer. You know, high teens, maybe low 20s at best. I mean, that's being pretty generous. There's got to be bigger deer in here. I know there is. We'll see if it pays off. It's 4:35. I literally was just looking at my phone like a dummy. I looked up and bam, seen him right there. I would have had my better shots right here, so I need to be paying attention. Got a buck right here. Looks to be a shooter, maybe. I don't know. Another young buck. Well, had another buck come by. I was able to film him with the big camera. The first buck I let go was bigger. I know I shouldn't have shot the first buck, so I'm glad I didn't. I'll know when it's a shooter. I won't have to think about it. It's 5 o'clock. I just had another buck come right by me. Younger deer, nice buck. 110, 115. Got him on the GoPro on the bow, but both these GoPros, the batteries, they ain't lasting long. They're cutting off after like 20 seconds. 5:52. 2 does just stepped out. Still waiting. Alright, I'm back to the boat. Saw, I don't know how many deer today. Ended up, all in all, the evening was pretty productive. 3 different bucks. Man, just so close to being shooters. It's just, as much as I want them to be, they weren't. The biggest one, that 8-pointer, some of y'all think I'm crazy, but that deer just, thing is, I've already said this 100 times, but if I gotta think about if I want to shoot him or not, it ain't a shooter. So, I got figured out where I'm gonna be tomorrow morning, probably same spot I was this evening. It's good for a south wind. Thing I hate about it though, is there's gonna be some deer that do smell me. I had some does below on up, 2 different groups of does. And then I saw some other deer that I couldn't film, right there at last light, buck running a doe. But, guess I'll see y'all in the morning.